For this demo, I'm going to show you how to make this card. All the images from this card that make this card are from the Floral Jewels CD. It's an 8x8 card. And we're going to use seed beads to actually enhance the sunflowers. And what I've done is I've printed the topper onto glossy photo paper. And all I'm going to do is use a PVA base glue. It must be one that dries clear. And I'm going to just fill in around the sunflower centre. And what I've got here is some little gold seed beads. And all I'm going to do is just pop them into the glue itself. It's just something a bit different rather than using glitters or your pens. Just push them all in. Once it dries, it'll dry clear and all you'll see is the beads. Do beware though, because when you tip them on, they can roll all over the table. Okay, I'm also going to just pop another little embellishment. She's got a really nice headdress on here, so I'm just going to pop in the centre here some more glue and pop this little gold embellishment in the middle just to give it a bit more dimension. I'll pop that to one side for the minute to dry and then we'll carry on making the card. So I've got an 8x8 card here. I've also, I used 2 pieces of A4 and punched one end just to give the back a bit more interest before I glued it together. I've taken a gold piece of mirror board which I'm going to pop on the front of the card, just slightly smaller than the 8x8 so that we have a nice little border all the way around. Okay, and then on the Floral Jewels CD, they have DL size toppers, and this is 2 of them, but I'm actually going to create the background out of the toppers. So I've printed out 2 that are mirror imaged, and I'm just going to pop these on the front as well. One at each end. These are printed onto glossy photo paper as well, with the mirror board being behind. It just keeps up the shiny theme going. Okay, I've also, on this card, I decided to create another card on the front so that you could write a special message or something like that. So I've just taken another piece of the brown card, punched some down at the outside, and I'm going to, again, using a piece of the backing papers which go with this design, I've printed it onto pearlized paper so it gives an iridescent look, and I'm just going to pop that on the inside. Like I say, you can write a little message in here. It's like a secret message. I'll just pop that on the inside. And I've also got another, one of the toppers which I've shrunk down a smaller size just to pop on the inside as well. Okay, we're going to pop that on this side. So when you open it up, you've got another image inside. I'm going to place that on the front of the card now. Okay, all I'm going to do is just line up the card so it's in the centre. And then my main topper is going to go on the front of there. Oops. Okay, I've also mounted the topper onto mirror board so it all ties in. Just be careful because that's still a bit wet. Right, so now you've got your opening on the front that you can put a message in, and we're going to go on to the inside now. Again, I've used the sunflower backing paper and again printed it onto some nice pearlized paper. It makes a big difference rather than just using ordinary copy paper. Okay, pop that in the middle. What I've done is the main toppers that I used on the front here, I actually printed them out again and just cut out this part at the bottom just to make two corners. So look at your toppers as, you know, what else can you use them for? You can use them for embellishments in other ways, not using the whole thing. So I'll just pop that off there, and I'm just going to pop these in the corner just to give a bit more interest to the inside of the card. We've got one at each end. And again, I've got a smaller version of the topper, which I'm going to pop in the centre. I've just mounted that on some gold mirror board. Okay, then on the back, again, one last topper, shrunk down. And I'm just going to pop that in the centre. And there you go, all finished. So, you know, look at your cards and look at the toppers, and instead of using glitters, try using beads and other embellishments to give it more depth.